Hey everyone, Hillbilly here. I'm here to talk about comics that are reprints, first prints, exclusives. So, it might sound a little weird, I know. How can a reprint be a first print and an exclusive all in one? I'll tell you how. The Dollar Tree comics. So these are books that are reprints that are exclusive to the Dollar Tree. So that covers the reprint and the exclusivity of these books. But how can it be a first print? Well, that's because they change things in it. One notable change is the thickness of it. So these books are a lot thinner, and that's because they do not contain any ads. None of that. It's just straight through comic. The other change are the titles. So yeah, this one says Batman and Wonder Woman. That's what it says. And it says #1. That's not what this book is. This book originally was a book that came out in 2011. So that's the reprint. And it was Batman and Robin #30. So the first printing of this was Batman and Robin #30. Reprint should be Batman and Robin #30, but it's not. This reprint is of Batman and Robin #30, but it is Batman and Wonder Woman #1. That is for the Dollar Tree. So technically, in a way, this is the first print of this version. And it's an exclusive to the Dollar Tree. So now here's the thing. How can you find these books? Well, one, go to the Dollar Tree. Will you find them at the Dollar Tree? Don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I have searched upwards to at least 40 different Dollar Tree stores between North Carolina, South Carolina, and reaching Atlanta, Georgia. And out of those, I've found, out of those 30 to 40 stores, I've found 4 to maybe 5 stores that actually have the comics. And it's a huge hit or miss, more miss than hit, as you could tell. Um, so then another thing is these books have been coming out for, this is the second year of it. It started right at the end of 2024, November, December. And if you think there's only a few of them out, let me show you this. These are the ones I got yesterday, 20 of them. And so far speculated for these, there are, for this wave, there's supposed to be 50. So I haven't even got half of them. So now let me go through the waves. Wave 1 came out, as I said, November, December of 2024, and it had 38 issues. Then Wave 2 came out in 2025, somewhere between February and March, and they raised it up to 40 issues. All right, not that bad. 2 more issues, that's good. That's doable, right? And then Wave 3 came out in August of 2025, and it had 70 issues. So now they've doubled it. Then Wave 4 came out in November of 2025, and it had a staggering 100 issues. This is one of the waves that I believe that was one of the waves that I did get quite a few in. Haven't compiled my full list. I don't know if you could tell. I got an actual stand from one of them. That took some doing. And then now going on to Wave 5, that came out in 2026, and this was March, so not too long ago. Only 21 issues. So that's good, right? 21, you can buy those. And then now Wave 6, which is the one we're on now. And so far 50. So it could stay at 50. These are just the known ones that people have got. So it also could end up being more. It's hard to tell because when I get to the store, I've been to one that just had a bunch that had a mixture of two waves in it, and then like I got to this one. It had a display that had a new topper to the display, and it had maybe half of it full in the display. So it definitely either was sent fewer books, or they had the people had bought most of them. So there could be more out there. Maybe whoever's compiling these lists, there could be in this wave 70, but like me, when I got there, I only got 20. Well, if there's 50, I mean, I'm still missing 30 different books. So there could be more than that. So that's the thing. There are a lot of them out there. A total of right now that's known is 319 copies. 319 dollar store, Dollar Tree exclusive reprint, first print books. Some of these, which I'll turn around and I'll grab it because it's actually current in the there we go. Sorry, I know this is excited, me turning my back on you. Current, that was one of the waves. Was the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, which is the movie that's out right now. This is the movie's based on this book. So yeah, there's that. That was out there. So they do put some books out there that end up being, that ain't going to be worth as much as the actual first printing. But if you were lucky enough and you can't afford the first printing and you found one of these, technically without the ads, that's the first printing. So anyways, let me go on. Let me show you the ones I got. And I'll go down the list and tell you what they are, when they came out, and what covers they are. Like I said, this Batman, Wonder Woman #1 was originally a Batman and Robin that came out in 2011, and it was issue number 30. So next up is Batman '89 Echoes #1, and this, well, technically that's the title. But it came out in not too long ago, 2023, called Batman '89 Echoes #1. So nothing changed on that one. So this one just might actually be like one of the rarities of the bunch, where this is a reprint, first print. This is just a reprint. So I guess it could also be the first print, since it removes all the other stuff that's on that's typically on there. Actually, no, it don't. Look, it still has $4.99 price tag on it. So, yeah, there you go. This is interesting. More research I'll have to do. Then we have Batman Superman Atomic #1. This was a 2019 book, and it was Batman Superman #9. 2019 Batman Superman #9 for Batman Superman Atomic #1. Then we got Batman Dark Patterns. Again, like names. It's Paradolia. Dolia. I can't say it. Doesn't matter. I'll move on. But this was a 2025 book, and it was Batman Dark Patterns, just number 7. So no Peridola. Next is just Batman. #1, Night of the Monster Man. I'm really digging this cover. Look at it. It's pretty creepy with the back. Night of the Monster Man was Batman #7 in 2026. Then we have another Batman, and this one is Batman Nightmares #1. This was Batman number 61 in 2016. Current one, actually, is it. Batman Hush 2. If you could see, it's got a little number 2 in there. This was the newest story to Hush. And it came out in 2025. It was Batman number 158. And they finally actually finished the storyline with this. It was delayed. So next is Batman, A Lonely Place of Dying. This was Batman number 440 from 1989. I actually believe I have the original one somewhere in my boxes. These old late 80s, early 90s Batman covers, I just love them for some reason. To me, these old 80s and 90s, late 80s, 90s Batman covers scream just comic books. All right, sorry about that. Battery died on my camera, so I'm not starting over. I'm just clapping together. So moving on to Batman, Gotham Adventures: The End. This one is this is funny. It's got a little thing going on here. It says, "That thing coming toward us. What is it? It ain't Melvin." I don't know who Melvin is. He's got a shadow of Melvin right there. I'm guessing Melvin is the boss. And they're like, oh, like everybody is when the boss comes in. So this one, the Batman Gotham Adventures: The End number 1 was originally Batman Gotham Adventures number 13. Came out in 1998. 1998 that came out. So next is Batman and Robin. Robin Rises. It's got basically like all the DC. It's like the Shazam and Aquaman, Cyborg, Captain Freeze is in there. Lex Luthor, Wonder Woman. She got the lasso of truth wrapped around Batman. Batman is not being stopped by anybody. None of them. So Batman and Robin Rises number 1. Actually, I need to. Which one is it? I'm looking on my list. So bear with me. I think I've mixed in that one somewhere that I don't see. Batman and Robin Rises. That one is Batman and Robin. Came out in 2011, number 33. So that's what that one is. Then we have Batman, Ra's al Ghul, number 1. This one came out in 2011 originally with Batman and Robin number 32. So we have a few of these Batman and Robins. A different one coming up, Justice League. This one is Justice League Legacy. This was originally 2016, Justice League number 26. So if you want to try to get these are some that you could, there you go. Look up the numbers. Batman, Ghost Stories, number 1. He was an okay character. So this was Batman number 102 from 2016. Batman Ghost Stories number 1. Switching to Superman. Breaking Point. Really, could Deathstroke survive a punch by Superman? Not in a million years. But okay. So this one was Superman number 31 from 2016. Here is a cover that I saw. I remember when it first came out, and I was like, I really like that cover. I thought about buying it. I didn't. But Superman Multiplicity. This one is just Superman number 14 from 2016. So, yeah. If you look, it's got like a bunch of different versions, including the Red Sun Superman. That's my friend at work just read about the Red Sun. So he enjoyed that story. It's a good story. It's a really good story. If you haven't read it, you could go get it for $10 with the DC Compacts. There's also a movie of it. So Supergirl. Rebirth. And this is Supergirl Rebirth #1. So it doesn't really change anything. It was a one-shot Supergirl. If you don't know, there was DC New 52, and then DC Rebirth, and then what they done with the Rebirth was they had one shot issues that were just called Supergirl Rebirth, Green Lantern Rebirth, Superman Rebirth, Batman Rebirth, and they got the one. And then it went into the ongoing titles with, the tagline of Rebirth. A little confusing. Now here's a cover I really love, and if you have any thoughts on it, comment, because I think this is so true. It's this cover, this Superman. This one is called A Minute Longer. This was originally Superman #29, came out in 2016, and if you look, Superman is wearing a yellow ring with the yellow power battery, which means Superman instills great fear. That's why he's able to do it, I agree. I totally agree that Superman instills great fear, and yes, he also inspires and gives hope to people and all that. But you got to think in reality, and he would have more people fearing him than people getting hope from him. Maybe after many years, but I'd still think it would be a fine line, because if an alien from another planet came to our planet and had the powers of Superman, the powers of a god, fly, invulnerable, bulletproof, and laser proof, and super breath, heat breath, cold breath, heat vision, X-ray vision, super speed, super hearing, everything, right? Lift trains like it was nothing. Could fly through the earth itself. You're telling me that wouldn't scare you? That would scare me. I wouldn't treat him bad. It doesn't mean that, it wouldn't scare me. I don't like getting near an alligator because, I'm afraid it's going to eat me. But, I ain't going to do nothing to the alligator. I ain't going to hate it. And so I would fear it. So that's what I'm saying with him, is that I totally see this. I totally see Superman easily being a Yellow Lantern, and just causing great fear. I think that's one of the reasons why Luthor hates him so much, is that he fears him. So onwards, off the soapbox a little. Superman, Super Sons of Tomorrow. There we go. Super Sons of Tomorrow, Superman. This one was just Superman #37, came out in 2016. That's the alternate universe Superman that came and took over for the main universe Superman, who died. I'm sure you're like, again? So, Superman, Batman, the Kandor Compromise. This is a pretty cool cover. Ra's al Ghul, and I believe that is Zod over here. This one is Batman Superman. Came out in 2019. So I'm not sure what number. I think I'll look real quick. That's like I said, Batman Superman, the Kandor Experience. Let me look on the list. Batman Superman. This was Superman Batman Superman #7. Batman Superman #7 from 2019. I might have a lot of knowledge in my brain, but I don't have that amount where I can remember every single issue of everything, especially ones I didn't buy. But that's why I have a list, and that's why I'm looking at the list, which is why I'm like, doo, 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 doo. And the last of them is Batman, Superman, the Archive of Worlds, #1. And this was a Batman, Superman number 16 from 2019. So there you have it. There you have it. There's my newest acquisitions of the Dollar Tree $1.25 comics. If you can find a Dollar Tree that has them, and you're in the North Carolina, South Carolina region, let me know. Post it in the comments so I could go look. I love getting these books. I love the feel of the flimsiness with the no ads. I don't open them. I can't. And if you've seen some of my videos, having a polybag comic to me, it's just like, I can't open. But I do have them in my display behind me. And yes, I do turn around and flip through them and look at them. And then I also try to get some for my friends and others that, they like them. So anyways, yeah, that's the Dollar Tree books. If you see them, like I said, grab them, enjoy them, buy them from kids. If you're looking now, I know it's early, but these are quite difficult to find, and you're going to, like, say, donate to Toys for Tots, or you're going to just you have a nephew or a cousin or somebody a kid or somebody or adult that's into comic books, and you see these, they make great birthday gifts. They great Christmas gifts. They're a great thing to throw into Toys for Tots. I mean, think about it. For I would say $30, you could go in there and roughly get 20 books and throw in there for the Toys for Tots. That's a pretty good deal in my opinion, especially depending on how they do it. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice for one kid to get 20 books, but let's say they give out, 2 per kid. Well, that's 10 kids that just got 2 comics, and you barely spend anything. So that's it. Again, off the soapbox. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something with the Dollar Tree comics. And if you have any comments, comment below. Let me know which ones you have, which ones you won't. Maybe I've seen them somewhere in the North Carolina, South Carolina region, and know where they are. Comment, and I'll tell you which stores that they might still be in. So until the next video, talk to y'all later.